My name is Terry, and with my partner Ash, mum Tracy, dad Tony, and nephew Jonathan, we are leaving our hometown of Middlesbrough for a new life in France. To restore this beautiful 18th century castle. From living in caravans during winter, to tackling years of neglect, keeping her dry, discovering more about its past, and bringing it back to its former glory. Not forgetting Louis, Sasha, and Patrick. This is Château de Lalacelle. So it's Easter Sunday.
Yay! Sunday.
Happy Easter!
Happy Easter. And we thought we'd do a couple of little games, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, we're going to do a little Easter egg hunt for everyone.
Yeah, because there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us.
I'm not outnumbered.
It's going to be a fight.
Yeah. So we've came out and we're going to hide loads of Easter eggs out on the front field.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to be quick because it's quite warm.
Yeah, in my belt.
The dogs might eat them first.
Yeah, or the chickens.
Chickens. We've got there first. The chickens or the eggs.
Yeah.
So we're going to plant these around on the front field now,
Yeah.
and then everyone can just go crazy.
Yeah, just let them run.
Yeah, and see who finds the most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll be the dogs.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Come on then.
Patrick.
So it's the start of the Easter egg hunt. He's ready?
Yay!
He's steady?
Say go!
Go, go, go! So I think that went well.
I think it went very well.
Yeah, it was
And
good.
Very wet.
Yeah, yeah. So Mum was hid in the woods with a water pistol, weren't you?
And Tanya, not
And
just
Tanya.
you can't just blame me for this one. She's
Yeah.
to blame.
Yeah. But it sort of escalated from little water pistols to full-blown water fight with
Everything.
hose pipe and everything, didn't it?
Yeah. It was fun. I only managed to go a little bit wet. I don't know how, but yeah.
So everyone's running around screaming and like we didn't get any more footage of anything, did we? 'Cause
Well,
it was just all a bit
you
crazy.
had it all planned well, didn't you? But unfortunately, when there's so many people here, it doesn't go as
No.
you plan. Never ever goes as you plan. So it was just utter chaos.
Yeah.
You open the gates, and it was just a bit like
A stampede.
a New Year's Eve, a New Year's Day sale, and it was rah!
Yeah.
And that was the adults.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone was just crazy running after it. Obviously we said follow the route.
Yeah.
And everyone was just going
No.
everywhere.
So
But-
Terry got a little bit stressed.
Yeah. I need to film this.
It was a fun day, a super
It was.
fun day,
Yeah.
and what a fantastic weekend.
It has.
Absolutely, it's been such a great weekend.
Yeah, just to have everyone over. Obviously it's been manic because I think there was about 22 of us here.
Yeah.
But it's just been amazing,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
yeah, it's really good, really,
Yeah.
really fun, lots of lovely friends, fantastic friends,
Yeah, yeah.
helping and everything. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's just been amazing. So yeah, because that one was absolute chaos, then we might do one just for the kids.
Because the poor kids,
They didn't get out, did they? It's like
the teenagers, being teenagers were just like,
just
they
grabbing
started up in
everything.
front,
Yeah.
grabbed everything, didn't they? Everything they could see, they just
Yeah.
grabbed.
And then after the teenagers, it was the adults.
Adults.
Yeah.
And
So
then the
poor Jonathan and Bobby were just like, we haven't got any.
So we've done a small one for them.
Yeah.
Just them.
Yeah. So I think getting that sorted will be good for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah. Right. Well, we'll get sorted now. We'll go and
We'll see what everyone's up to.
yeah, tidy up some of the mess and
Yeah.
get sorted. 'Cause I think everyone's absolutely soaking.
A nice big barbecue. I
Yeah.
think.
Nice barbecue now in a
Yeah.
nice new area. It'll be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Right.
Okay,
We'll
see
go
you
and get
soon.
sorted. Here we go again. Egg hunt 2.
Number 2, poor children got absolutely nothing.
He came back, he literally had 3 little eggs in his box, bless him. I was howling with laughter, I couldn't help it.
The intention was for the kids, and the adults loved it more than the kids. It was crazy,
It was,
absolutely crazy.
honestly, it was a mad dash through that field. All you could see was adults and teenagers running.
Get out of my way!
The little kids were just running behind, never got close, bless them. So this one's for them.
Yeah, bless them. And they're going to love it because it's in the forest, so it's
Yeah.
a bit more creepy and a little bit
Yeah,
more
yeah.
spooky.
And it's beautiful right now, isn't
Oh, yeah.
it? It just
It's
looks
amazing.
absolutely stunning
Yeah.
down there. So
And they're going to get a nice prize at the end of it. this
Yeah.
time, so they'll love that. So yeah, we better go and get
Okay.
these
Should we go and
hid
get them
bef-
done?
yeah, before they come and find us
Yeah.
again.
are you going to help?
Hey, come in. Are you going to help us dig some holes? Yeah, you going to dig the holes?
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Come on then, let's go.
I think we had fun.
That went very well. It was a bit more calm this one, a little bit more collected. Just a little stroll through the woods.
It's the kids that are the nightmare. The kids were brilliant.
Yeah.
Listen, they loved it.
It was super, and they'd just done what they wanted, didn't they?
Yeah.
Found their own little way.
At least they have some chocolate now as well.
I know, they've got some eggs after it all. And they loved it. To be fair, I don't think Jonathan's been this far down it around here,
No.
so it was good. And then he showed Bobby, so it was a bit of an adventure for them, wasn't it? Just being by themselves, it went really, really well.
We don't get any very often, do we?
No.
Especially when it's beautiful like this.
No, which is a shame. We will eventually. But no, it went great. Kids loved it. We loved it.
Yeah.
Everyone
Now go and
did.
do some real work.
I know. Back to normal.
Yeah, well. Right.
Let's go.
Come on then.
So obviously we've had all the friends and family over for Easter, which has been absolutely fantastic. But because so much has been going on, obviously
We don't have enough phones, do we?
no to film it all. And just to be honest, obviously it's just been nice not filming it and just enjoying it and just having some time with friends and family. To be honest, so sorry for you because you've got no footage for it, but
We can show you all the amazing work that's been done.
yeah, we can show you some bits. So loads of work's been going on at the front of the chateau. One of the things that you might notice from like drone shots and stuff from the front is that we had 2 sets of railings at the front of the chateau. Obviously we've got the beautiful ornate ones here, but then the second ones were more just for like
Farmers
cattle,
field,
weren't they?
just to keep the cattle outside of this
Area.
It was like a barrier between the main gates and the main walls.
Yeah,
Just for the cattle. And there was another horrible set of gates
Yeah.
that were here as well. They didn't make it look nice, did they?
Well, it was just because we had 2 sets. They're nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to reuse them further down the drive.
Yeah,
but,
it's nice away,
yeah.
but not when you've got them there and you look at them.
Yeah. It
It's
was
too-
just a bit
yeah,
too.
yeah.
So we just can't believe how much this area's been opened up now. Though, just taking that fence out and clearing the land because there was just so much overgrowth here. It's just absolutely fantastic. So we'll show you what we've been up to here, and then there's been loads that we've done down on the road and
The new pond, really. It is a new pond because it was just a little marsh before, where
Yeah.
we've actually got a proper pond there now that we're going to have to pick it all off and everything and make it look nice.
Yeah. So we'll have a little walk around and we'll show you what we've been up to here.
Absolutely, let's go.
Yeah.
So this whole area was just full of brambles, weeds, mess, and there was a big fence right the way along. Now it's opened it up. I've drove past on the road the other day and it makes this whole space look absolutely spectacular. It really opens it up and it just frames the chateau nicely.
Yeah. Now, like I said, obviously you can just see it straight away. It's just so much nicer, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it stopped anywhere for the brambles and all the weeds and everything to grow up as well.
Yeah.
And we found another one of our lovely little water butts, which is obviously going to become another planter for Tracy.
Yeah. So everyone's been asking about what the stone circles at the front of the chateau are for, and they all lead into each other.
Yep.
So they're all water holds or water storage units for obviously the cattle.
Well,
flowers.
again, you have to explain it in full. So we have a well at one end of the land, and the way that the land sits, it's all connected. So we've got a couple of natural points of natural water here. So we've got the well at the back, and we've got a spring at the front as well. So they're all connected into each other and all lead into each other, and all have been to feed, like to keep the cattle watered and stuff, so they didn't have to do anything. It'd all come from the main well, drain down and drain right the way down to here.
Yeah. So obviously it goes from the chateau to the water holds at the front of the chateau, and then you can see the pipe just behind Ash there, which obviously would have fed into this. Obviously it's all seen better days. But
Yeah. We won't be getting used for water holes again anytime soon, so.
No, but we'll be able to use them for planters.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff from the barbecue area that we cleared out.
So then you see the magnitude of what we actually cleared out is all of that.
Yeah. So this is just a small amount of the wood and stuff like that. Obviously the tree root that we had to get out. You've all seen the stone that we obviously
Manhandled.
we had to get out. Yes, there was diggers and that about, but not when we were moving the stone, was there? So
The diggers got these big boys out because we'd have had no chance whatsoever.
yeah,
But yeah, the majority of the stone we've done ourselves.
yeah, we had to do by hand. There was a dumper that we had for a couple of days that we put in by hand and then dumped it all, didn't
Yeah.
we? But the rest of it we had to just all do by hand. So yeah, big tree root there we had to get out. And then all of the stone is sort of the drive out, isn't it?
Yep, drive, new roads. You can see a couple of piles left down there where we've got to finish off down the end. But we'll walk down the end with you, show you what's been going on down there, because we've had to stage the work because we've had to put a drainage pipe in, and we've just had to do a little bit more than what we expected to do initially. So the road went on hold for a couple of weeks while we got all the groundworks done for it. Now we've got that, we'll take you down and show you what a lovely pond we're going to have down there as well.
Yep.
So here at the top of the drive we've planted 2 beautiful tulip trees, which hopefully when you come up the drive, when you drive up here, it'll just frame that absolutely beautifully. Absolutely stunning trees, and we've put about another 10 in further down as well. So as you come up the drive, it'll give you, as they mature, it'll give the magical appearance as you drive up the drive. The chateau will just come into view. Terry has strategically placed them, I've been told, so that's why they are where they are.
And obviously we've got all of the lovely wildflowers that everyone's sent in.
Yep.
So what we're going to do with that is down each side of the drive.
Got me and my rotavator, haven't you?
Yeah. Ash is going to go down with his rotavator, and we're going to plant wildflowers down each side, aren't we?
We are, make it look absolutely stunning. Patrick's found a hole behind us, so he's happy yappy.
Yeah.
But these so we've got some lime trees, which are the same as the ones that round the chateau. So in the long term we'll be able to pollard them and make them look however we want, really. We've got some copper birch, we've got cherry blossom, we've got normal birch, we've got a hole. So yeah, and the cherry blossom was absolutely beautiful, wasn't it, when it started, that beautiful pink blossom.
Yeah.
It's just stunning.
Not only the trees are all coming into blossom, the original ones, so it's looking good, isn't it?
But again, what we've done, where we've had to drain the water away that was going to go under the road, we've made a water hold, and it's gone pretty much right underneath these trees. Now 2 years we've been here, they've never looked as absolutely luscious as what they do now, so I think they're getting the water that they need, and we should get a massive amount of fruit off these this year. So
yeah,
should
so
be really
just
good.
going right the way down to the road now. We're literally on the main road, which is the N12, so it will get a bit noisy.
The drive that we've built about 200 metres, isn't it? I think we're about 200 metres all in, did we say?
I don't know. I know it's a lot to walk.
Yeah.
So we'll take you, obviously this is where we had to do the little soak away, isn't it?
Yep.
And then underneath the road you can see a tiny bit of the pipe left there.
Yep.
Which we need to cover up.
Yep. But all this, it's all underground.
Yeah.
And we've made a little drainage channel. So the spring that we've got, it's only a trickle of a spring, but when it rains it absolutely floods out. So what we've got here is a little stream that'll carry the water away. I say little enough.
Yeah. So hopefully this will all fill up, and we'll be able to line this with stones. Obviously it's all got clay on as well, hasn't it? So
yeah, it's all lined with blue clay. So we've got to the blue clay level and we've kind of left it at that. What will happen is this area here will fill up. In the back corner there we've got a little natural spring. We'll take you down and show you. It is only a trickle, but it's enough that this was completely empty 2 days ago after it had all been dug out and done, and it's already started to fill nicely, so we're really happy. It's settled nicely, and the banks have been built up. Again, you've done an amazing job, mate. You know who's done it, so thank you so much. We can't thank you enough.
yeah, honestly it's just absolutely amazing. And not only it just looks like a massive dirt hole, but
Yeah,
it
but
just
this is
the land around it, like there was just piles of dirt up there, there was just piles
more
of dirt here.
trees that had fell, and just again, this is just a piece of land that's been neglected, had cows in it for years, and it's not really been touched. But again, it could be such a lovely space when you actually drive in to see this.
Well, it's going to be lovely because people are going to enter just between those trees there. That's a new driveway, so you'll come down there, and obviously you'll be able to see this little sort of water hold, won't you?
Yeah, well, we'll have a nice picket fence around it, just framing it off nicely.
Yeah.
Like I say, we'll have to see how it goes when it does fill up and how it looks and everything, but we know we've already got wildlife in here. This is originally what it is as well. We've not changed anything here.
No.
When we've been doing the digging here, we found the original wall that actually framed this properly for the water for the cows and stuff.
Yeah. So like I said, all we've done is just cleared it out because it's been left for so long.
This hasn't been touched in 100 years.
Yeah.
I'd say at least, because it's the amount of debris we actually took out of it in the end.
Yeah.
And to get to where it was. So yeah, I'd say at least 100 years this has been just a marsh.
Yeah, definitely.
But you can see, again, we'll show you the back walls. It is originally.
Yeah. So you can see the wall goes right the way around. And
Again, back inside the blue clay.
yeah, so it's been purposely made.
Purposely done for that.
Yeah.
And the clay's still here, the water just runs straight through it. And again, you should be able to see it. It is just trickling
Yeah, you can see it trickling down, can you?
nicely. We've seen little newts in the lake, we've got little water boatmen, loads of little creatures and everything in it. I say lake, little pond.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a pond, this one.
It'd be nice. And then you can see just up there, through all of the mess, the original Chateau entrance.
Yeah.
Um,
The walk that took you straight up the drive, and again, the little 85-year-old lady that came to see me told me this was her. She started work, she was 15-year-old, her first job, and she used to bike to work from just up a couple of houses up, through the drive, and she'd bike all the way up the front, and she'd stay for 3-4 months at a time.
yeah. Well, this road, obviously that goes on. It's
It's an
always
ancient
been
highway.
Yeah.
It's
the
a
King's Road, was it
It was
called?
called the King's Road. It's from Bordeaux. It takes you from Bordeaux to Paris, and we know we've done it ourselves. We've done literally here to Paris is one single road. It's one. You don't turn off. You don't deviate. This road takes you directly into Paris.
Yeah.
And we've done it ourselves quite a few times. But we've also been the other way as well. So it's always been here. So it's always been of some significance to the whole of France, really connecting it all up.
Yeah. So for people that always ask closest airport which is easy is Tours.
Yeah.
But
The best one to come into, if anyone's coming over, anyone's coming to France, if you can get into Paris Beauvais, for us, it is absolutely superb.
yeah, it's about 3 hours away.
It's about 3.5 hours away, but for you coming in, it's a tiny airport. You literally land, I can see the plane land, I see you getting off the plane, walking through, you're through the airport in about 20 minutes. You go to Charles de Gaulle, it's an hour and a half just getting through the airport, then getting back to the car, then getting out of Paris itself. So we found Beauvais or Tours are the best two to come into by a country mile.
But no, like I said, it's all good. So like I said, loads of work's been happening, but we just haven't been able to show it, have we? So,
We can't be in 10 places at once filming. Like, obviously we've been upstairs working.
yeah.
Patrick's just found his way down into the pond.
Hey Patrice.
What are you going to do now? You don't like water? So when Patrick discovered this area, before we'd done anything to it, it just looked like grass. It was all just grassed over, and he didn't actually realise that he was going to sink up to his shoulders. So all we seen was his body. He ran and just disappeared into the mud, didn't he, like quicksand? I couldn't. Terry had to pick me up off the floor. I couldn't stop laughing. But he doesn't like water, and he can't swim.
Well, we haven't tried.
We have. He sunk like a stone.
Yeah, but like I said, at least you can see a bit more now of what we've been up to. I hope that helps, and we'll
Go and rescue Patrick from this.
go and get a bit more work done. We doing, Patrice?
You're not going to run through that. You're stuck now, aren't you? Come on. Right, see you later. Come on.
If you'd like to join us on our family journey, bringing back this once forgotten chateau, then please join us on Patreon for behind the scenes footage, updates, live chats and your very own piece of the chateau.